What's up, guys? LVL here, bringing you my thoughts on gaming news. First up, big news hit the floor. The Wii U finally has a release date of November 18th, which surprised me a bit because I really figured since they finally announced the date so late, I thought it'd be a little later. But it's a pleasant surprise to see it's going to be coming out in just in literally a month and a half, I think. And a lot of things went down. First, I'm really excited for Zombie U. That game looks really good, and it's really unique looking. And I'm really hoping to see how that comes out and all that stuff. And I'm just really wondering about that. And another thing that really caught me by surprise was Bayonetta 2. Surprisingly, how well the game did for Sega to just pass on Bayonetta 2 really kind of shocked me. But what shocked me even more was Nintendo picking it up, and it really does show that they are going to go for the hardcore gamers this time around. They're going to go casual, but at the same time, they're not forgetting the hardcore gamers, and they're bringing in hardcore games, and that really surprised me. But the thing that surprised me even more about that announcement was that the Bayonetta 2 is going to be exclusively for the Wii U. And I just, whoa. I mean, Platinum Games, you guys are awesome, and I'm really surprised you're going console exclusive when your other game did so well in the other two consoles. And there I think there's an interview, and I can't remember exactly how it went, but the founder of Platinum Games, the creator of Bayonetta, basically, and I think of the original Devil May Cry, he basically went on record to say that yes, we're going exclusive because we want to make money. That's basically how he put it, and I mean I understand the concept, but just to go point blank and admit like that, man, it's kind of a sellout move to your fans on the other consoles. And I mean, I can understand, like I said, I understand it, but still, kind of a dick move. Will I get or buy Bandit 2? Probably not, because I really never played the first one. But it's something worth checking out. But again, Zombie U looks really amazing, and it's one of the few games I really want. And that's kind of things that got me worried too, because during the whole announcement or conference when the event where they announced all this stuff, they basically said that they're gonna have 50 games over the launch window, which basically starts in November and ends in March. Now that might sound a lot, but we don't really know where those games fall in place, and a lot of those games aren't really as anticipated as some of the others. Like, of course, Assassin's Creed is going to be one. Obviously is going to sell a lot. Nintendo Land probably will sell because the 32 gig bundle, but not really much. But there's just really no concrete dates for these games. These 50 games that are apparently going to make sure that the Wii U has a good lineup, and that gets me a little worried. Another thing is, what's up with the online? I mean, they really have said nothing about how the Wii U's online is going to work. I mean, they just announced Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for it, but at the same time, just admittedly, they said there's going to be no real online component to it yet. So how is that going to sell the console for them? I mean, Activision, sorry. Electronic Arts is not going to release Call of Duty without some online, implemented in there to get gamers to play the game. That's basically the real job for Call of Duty. Multiplayer, nobody really plays the campaign. I know I do, but I'm a minority. I can tell you right now. I know 5 out of my friends that have never even touched the campaign. And I don't know, it just gets me a little worried. I want to see what they're going to do with that. Also, again, they're releasing this Wii U so late in the year, and the specs are so ambiguous to it. They really didn't go in detail on what the specs for the Wii U really are now. And it just gets me wondering, I mean, with rumors of the new Xbox and PS4 coming next year, or not next year, but at least confirmation that they are coming next year. Sorry, I messed that up, but whatever, you know what I mean. But, I don't know, it's like, did they jump the gun, or are they a little late to the party? I mean, the same thing could be said for the Wii and the GameCube. I mean, GameCube really did fail, but the Wii really didn't, but, you know what I mean. Point is, I don't know, are they late to the party, or are they a little too early? I really want to see what happens with this going down the road. On other news, IGN's Top 100 finally hit #1, and the list is long and great, and I really, really agree with a lot of those, where the placement on the games on the list. The one that really did not catch me by surprise was Final Fantasy VI being #1. I, to this day, I wanted to play that game. I have it on my PS3 to play, but I have not been able to get around to play it. And I don't know, for it to be on so many lists of being one of the greatest RPGs ever, it really gets to me that I have not have made the time to play that game. But then again, what can I do? Also, Borderlands 2 is coming out tomorrow night, midnight. I'm picking it up for PS3, and I went back to play. I went back and played Borderlands 1 real quick, and man, that I just realized how fun that game is. And it makes me sad that when I finally did get around to buying that game, it was during the holidays again, and it basically got swept under the rug by all the other releases that came that year, and it makes me real sad that I really never get to give it a chance. But hopefully now that two's coming out, I'll go back and play one, at least finish it, or at least get a little farther in there before I start playing two. But either way, I'm really enjoying it, and I really can't wait for #2 right now. Also, I forget the YouTuber's name. I think it's Matthew Patrick. I think some of you maybe know his videos as Game Theory, and the newest video about how he's trying to connect all the video game worlds into one universe is pretty hilarious and amazing. It's pretty cool. I'll drop a link down. Check it out. It's pretty awesome. Also, I think it was Montreal's Comic Con. Uh, we don't have a clear image of it, mostly like it's shot by fans. But basically, it's a rumor about a new single-player DLC for Mass Effect 3. A lot of people are speculating that it's going to take place on Omega, which basically a lot of you remember from #2. And because most people are confirming it because they're saying that in the Leviathan DLC or somewhere in the coding for the game, you see like unused dialogue and it's basically registered under Omega and some weapons as well. So I'm really hoping that to be the case, and I'm really hoping to have it soon. And also, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and I'm really liking the game. It's really cool. But at the same time, it gets me thinking about the story, and man, there's just a lot of things that I wonder about. I don't want to spoil anything, but like again, just in case anything, I'll just say spoilers now. So don't listen if you don't know nothing of this. But these are just my one little thought about this, and it's just like, is Sora a vessel? Like I know because in #1, he was capable of holding Kyrie's heart inside of him. And for those of you who played Birth by Sleep, you know that he already has the boy Ventus in him as well. And it just gets me wondering, like, is he some type of? Is there something about him? Is he some type of vessel? Is there something special about him, particularly that allows him to do this? And it just gets me wondering. I mean, also, whatever happened to his mother or his parents? They always off like at the end, like near the very beginning of #1, when he's going off to the island while there's storm. In the very beginning, you see his mother calling him to dinner, and yet his parents are never mentioned again. He has no, like, during the whole game, he never thinks about his parents. He doesn't have like, oh, I wonder what they're up to. No moments like that. And again, one in #2 with Kyrie and them, you see that they live in houses and streets, and they actually walk to school and stuff like that. And the island Destiny Island, is actually a little island off to the side that they visit as kids. So, and these are just little random things I wonder about. But more often than not, I'm just wondering about Sora and why, like, how is he so special that he can hold all these hearts inside of himself? Like I said, he had Kyrie, Ventus, and I think Roxas. I mean, even though it says nobody, I think it still counts as a separate heart. I don't know. I have not finished Dream Drop Distance, so if any of this gets mentioned in there, I'm sorry, but anyway. just my thoughts and what I've been thinking about. And that's basically it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys take care. Remember, I'm just a gamer, alright? Peace.